Yes, I'll tell you what, Cindy, it was a busy day here across the Tennessee Valley. And also shout out to meteorologist Allison Pryor. She had the morning and afternoon shifts absolutely locked down. It was a very busy day, but we still managed to hit the 3-degree guarantee right on the dot for the third consecutive day. And you know what that means? Add another $10 into the jackpot. So be sure to register at local3news.com/3degrees. And this could be yours by the end of the month. Tomorrow, calling for a high of 50. Now, this is a little tricky because this is going to be right at midnight. Our daytime highs tomorrow are actually going to be in the 30s, but the official recorded high will be right around 50 degrees because that's about where we're going to be at midnight, which is technically Friday. So tomorrow's high, 50 degrees. See if we'll add another $10 tomorrow night at 11. Here's a look at your radar. Again, this was lighting up earlier today, but now just a couple of light sprinkles out there. It looks like the roadways are going to start to dry out as we continue into the overnight hours, but then we're going to be tracking out this weak little system diving down. Now we're going to have low level moisture, northwesterly winds, and enough cold air for some snow showers here across the Tennessee Valley, especially in the higher elevations. But we'll get on more on that in just a bit. Here's a look at some of your storm reports. Again, these are preliminary. There's been a lot more kind of coming into us from our Local 3 viewers, so these will likely increase as we go into the overnight hours. Notice all of those tornado reports, and sadly we had 3 or 6 fatalities in portions of Alabama earlier. So these were some destructive storms that pushed across portions of central Alabama, central Georgia. A lot of wind damage here across the Tennessee Valley. It was a very active day. Unfortunately, things are starting to wind down. Here's a look at some of our Skywatcher reports. Over an inch of rain in Monteagle, nearly an inch in Lookout. Soddy Daisy had an inch as well. Almost an inch in Summerville, according to Ben, and across the rest of our Tennessee communities. Turtletown had 1.2, so a very nice little soaker there. 1.3 in Dayton, and nearly an inch on Signal Mountain. But the temperatures are starting to drop. We have that cold front pushing to the east, already 42 in Nashville, 41 in Altamont. Those winds are picking up out of the northwest. And as we take a look at your futurecast, again, the rain's pretty much done. And by the time we wake up Friday morning, especially along the Cumberland Plateau or the Tennessee-North Carolina line, some snow showers will be falling. And by the afternoon and evening, some of those may try to sneak into the valley. But look at some of this heavier snow ongoing across portions of Marion, Grundy, northern Sequatchie, Van Buren, Bledsoe counties. I mean, if you really want to see snow, you could go up to those areas, but of course be careful on the roadways. And then as we continue through the afternoon, these on and off snow showers again will try to push into the valley. Could mix with rain at times, but I think most of this will be snow. However, you got to consider here in the valley, temperatures are going to be above freezing, so we're probably not going to have too much in the way of accumulations. The accumulations are more likely along the Cumberland Plateau, several inches possible, and upwards of 6 to even 12 inches possible in some of the highest elevations into eastern Tennessee. So here's a look at a futurecast snowfall. Again, Metro Mountains maybe up to an inch as some of those heavier bursts move this far south. 1 to 3 into northern Sequatchie, Van Buren, Bledsoe, up to an inch Monteagle, and then some of the higher elevations in North Georgia and portions of North Carolina and Tennessee could pick up some pretty significant snowfall over the next 24 to 36 hours. So we go back into storm alert weather mode for your Friday, this time for wintry weather, clearing out and warming up for your weekend with more rain chances all through next week.